All right, welcome back. Now, before we get into this tour, I want to highlight a few of my favorite places downtown. And I know a lot of people knock downtown. Honestly, I was one of them. But as I was walking around, I got to feel like it felt like New York. You know, you do get the smells and all of that that's incorporated with the homelessness, but there is a lot of charm to downtown, and I feel like it's been overlooked for a while. And it's nice that some of these places are popping up and creating a name for themselves because I feel like they're bringing life back to the downtown area. Now, I'm very excited for today's tour for a few reasons. One, we're going to be looking at a loft, and unfortunately, this building is almost at capacity, so we only have access to one. I will be dropping links in the bio to show you more lofts that they have video of, but we will get into one of these, and it's worth looking at. Secondly, this building was constructed in 1920, was once a bank and ran for commercial purposes. Then it was repurposed in 2019 to become the Drakestone. Now, this building consists of 20 floors and 183 units. There's 12 floors of parking. And if you've ever lived downtown or any big city at that, you know that parking is hard to come by. It's going to be $20 per guest for parking. So if you want to have a get together, it's best to maybe pick another place or let everybody know to carpool or Uber because unfortunately they're going to have to pay. Now let's get into the details because this is the best part. Now, yes, this was restored in 2019, but there's a lot of original pieces throughout this building and details that you're not going to find in newer construction these days. Now, before we get into the loft tour, I want to note that there is 24-hour concierge and there's a security guard throughout the night. All right, let's get into it. So right now we're going to check out their model unit. This is one of 64 different floor plans that they have throughout this building. It's very hard to come across a specific floor plan because this building stays leased up. But what I will say is just keep in mind, you may find a similar unit, but they're all going to have subtle differences throughout. Now, it's nice to look at this building during the day and see all the natural light coming through, but at the same time, I wish I could tour this at nighttime just so I can see how the city reflects inside. All the neon lights, the lights from the outside, the cars driving by. I feel like that's what gives a lofted charm, that New York vibe. One thing I noticed and I really like is there's functioning windows in these lofts. So if you want to hear a little extra city noise, you can crack that window open, let some of that draft come through. And I feel like that really does embody the vibe of a loft. I noticed in this unit, they have sort of this commercial grade carpet in the upstairs area. I wish it was almost just concrete up there, or at least normal carpet. That could be different in every unit. Again, I haven't seen them, but that's just kind of one takeaway that I'll say. Other than that, everything in this unit has been so far spectacular. Now, I feel like in every loft that I tour, you find a lot of wasted space. And I feel like in this unit specifically, they really did maximize the square footage and everything that's pretty usable. All right, now let's check out the rooftop pool and amenities. There's two clubhouse areas upstairs, one that replicates a greenhouse. It's awesome. You can go up there and work. If you want to use it for events, you can reserve it. There is a fee. I will put that in the caption below. And then there's another one that has more of an intimate vibe. And again, you can reserve that one as well. Now, if you've ever been to Minnesota, I feel like you understand this rooftop. A lot of restaurants and bars, what they do to kind of stay open year round is create an enclosed space with a bunch of windows so that even if it's very chilly out, you still get the sunlight on you and it feels like you're outside without feeling the weather. Now let's get to the pool, and don't be startled. I know it is small, but one cool thing about it, it is open year round. So if you do enjoy staying in the pool throughout the year, this is perfect for you. I feel like they did a good job of really focusing on making this rooftop open and accessible throughout the year by adding that glass house, a heated pool. It's like they want to make sure that the residents can really appreciate and enjoy this rooftop throughout the year. All right, let's check out the dog park area. It's nice, it's not too big, and they also have sectioned off areas. If you do have a dog that doesn't really like getting along with others, you can take them here and they'll have their privacy and they won't really get bothered by other dogs. The dog park's located on the 9th floor, and that's where you're gonna find the electric chargers as well. Now, if you have a gym membership, I wouldn't cancel it. This isn't one of those over-the-top gyms, but it's one of those gets the job done type of gyms, and it has what you need to get a quick workout in, especially if you're on a time crunch. There's 4 co-working spaces and they're first come, first serve. So if you work from home, this is a great alternative. If you don't want to be cooped up in your loft all day long, you could come down here, take a break, maybe meet some people and get some work done.